build, setting the scene, the morning is through. Trains on tracks, engines roar, steam whistle blowing, always want more. Building dreams one module at a time. Morning with Klawndyke, everything's fine. Morning with Klawndyke, everything's fine. Layout scrolling, stories to unfold. Metal giants, new and old. Scale detail, G-scale night, steam whistle echoes through the morning light. Trains on tracks, engines roar, steam whistle blowing, always want more. Building dreams one module at a time. Morning with Klawndyke, everything's fine. Layout sprawling, stories to unfold. Metal giants, new and old. Scale detail, G-scale night, steam whistle echoes through the morning light. Trains on tracks, engines roar, steam whistle blowing, always want more. Building dreams one module at a time. Morning with Klawndyke, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Morning with Klawndyke, everything's fine.
Good morning. Yes, I'm fashionably late this morning. Thank you for pointing that out. Hopefully my audio is working. Everything looks good. Yes. I apologize. It's one of those with EB Mux, if you're only allotted so many recordings, and apparently I hit my max, so I had to run back real quick, delete a bunch of videos, and then come back live again. But hey, we made it. We're here. Good morning. Let's see. Good morning, Dave. I can't wait to see what you come up with tonight. That's going to be fun. I do miss my producer. Oh, thank you, Jerry. Mr. Myers, good morning. Good morning. Mr. Olson, good morning, sir. Stan, good to see you. I hope your projects come along. I hope that the motor adapter, I hope that works for you. Worked great for me. I love that thing. It's, I don't even have it sitting on my table. But I'm happy of it, or with it. I need to get it up on Thingiverse so I can share it with everyone else. I'm waiting. I want to hear your response on it. Let's see. Arlington Heights, Illinois. And it's raining. Well, you know what, though? If it wasn't for the rain, we wouldn't have this beautiful green. You know, it's part of nature. Summer is right around the corner, which means we'll be getting outside more and more. I can't wait to start working on my my garden railroad. I'm still trying to find some fencing materials. So, because I have 3 Alaska Malamutes, and they would, if I let them run, they would destroy it. Awesome. You got 2 motor blocks shipped out. And what we're talking about is this little guy. This is the coolest little 3D print I've done yet. Well, I mean, I've done a lot, but at the moment. It's a European, I don't know if it'd be like a maintenance away, or, but it's just it's a cool little runner. And had the opportunity of running it on the club layout, and it just chugged right along with very few issues. I had one issue, the uncoupler, you know how it hits the bottom of these LGB loop and hook couplers? It was hanging on one of the cross ties, but that was easily fixed. I just took off the hook and loop. But I want to add knuckle couplers to it. Let's see. Good morning, Dennis. Good morning, sir. Troy, it's good to see you this morning. Awesome. I know I'm enjoying. I'm still trying to wake up. It's one of those I woke up late and then trying to rush around and get everything set up for this morning. I've already got the morning coffee jitters though. That's we're doing good. We're doing good this morning. All right, let's see. We're good there. I was going to talk about good coffee. Folgers. This shit's good to the last drop. I'm actually on cup number 2. John, good morning. Let's see, Monterey, California. Monterey, California. If that is Monterey, California, that's a beautiful area. I used to live out there. I lived in Long Beach and worked for McDonnell Douglas Aircraft Company. I had a lot of fun, and that was my younger years. Good time to be out there as your younger years and go play on the beach and meet people and do stupid stuff. Yeah. All right. Cool. I used to love going down to the beach first thing in the morning and watch the sunrise. That was always fun. But there we go. I'm going to talk a little bit about this guy this morning, which is the M1. It's the starter pack. It feels light. And then there is an incident. I've done it when assembling the modules, especially for your very first time. And I've seen it. And that's when you do one of my stunts and you don't study the instructions and you just go for it. Well, what happens when we put these together, some guys accidentally forget to put these feet on, and they put the frame on and the top on, they let it dry to realize they forgot one major step. Now, when I designed this, I designed it to, let's see if I can do, there we go. So I designed the tabs, as you can see, to lock into the corners. This way it keeps the corners pulled tight. I've seen the ones where you slide them in, but the possibilities of the corners popping loose are a lot greater. Matter of fact, when I first started designing these, that's how I did my first batch. But I wasn't happy with it, and I just literally created the tabs on the corner pieces. So it literally holds the corner together. It strengthens the corner. But now if you glue everything together, instead of trying to rip it apart, because if you're using like Titebond, it works really well on these modules, and you'll probably destroy the module. It's easy to trim back the tabs, leaving a little bit. You still want some so it locks in, and then you can glue this into the corner. Now, it's not as strong as these, but it will work. So in other words, once you get these in, don't stand on your module. But other than that, for everyday use and having fun and taking it to clubs, if you do it right, it'll stay. So that's my little tip of the day. So yeah, check out the instructions before you put it together. Don't do a me. But hasn't this I love these modules. Isn't that a good looking module? Check out that logo. Oh, it's upside down, ain't it? It's right side for me, upside down for you guys. There you go. I love these things. Yeah, and there's something coming up around the corner. It's kind of out in the open. It's for makers. Dennis and those guys, Paul and Eddie, they're doing a really cool thing coming up. It's going to be out in the open here shortly. Thank you. Thanks for boosting the ego. Yeah, you could do that. You could also cut the tabs on one side and slide it in. You still want to be able to have a little bit on the other side. But yeah, I didn't think about that because that's right. You slide it in, it'll lock in. Here, let me switch cameras. Oh, that's not right. That's zoom. Oh, here we go. It is. If you like, yeah. Sunrise over the Pacific. Yes, yes. Or not sunrise, sunset. My bad. When I was in New Jersey, that would have been the sunrise. But well, you can always go in the morning and watch it come up over the well, let's see. If I was in Long Beach, trying to think of, well, Seal Beach is where I like to go a lot. Yeah, no, you're right. It would have been sunset. I'm on the wrong coast for the sunrise. But yeah, I used to watch the sunrise in the Atlantic Ocean. And that's when I was at Deal, New Jersey. I was like 3 blocks from the ocean, and I've done that before. But then, yeah, watch the sunset in California. I did a road trip from New Jersey to California and did that. Put my foot in the Atlantic Ocean and then drove 3 days and put my foot in the Pacific Ocean. Oh, cool. So keep an eye on Jerry's channel, 3D HP. Talks a lot about 3D printing. Talk about 3D printing. Let's see. Is it phone too? Check this out. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually 3D printing some bends for my screws. I'll show you here. I keep hitting that front cam zoom. There we go. But so what I've done, actually, let me hit that front cam zoom. Is this little guy? Is what we're working on. And so when I started building this little guy, instead of gluing it together, I mean, it's the guy designed to put screws in. So I went ahead and did that. This way you can take it apart and work on it if you really want to. I do want to put a DCC controller into this little guy. But so I got onto Amazon and I ordered a box of screws, different sizes, M2 on up, I believe. What do I have here? M2 by 6 all the way up to 4 by 30. And that's in this one. And it makes it so much easier because if you look, I mean, this is great. You get a whole plethora of screws in all different sizes. And as you can see, they're in order. But the problem is these little guys, these little spacers, they're super loose and they come out. And it works, but the downfall is if you accidentally pull one of those out, you're mixing your screws up. So instead of dealing with mixed up screws, just 3D print one of these guys. And the trays work really nice. Now I do have a link to this down below. It helps keep everything organized. This way, as I build more trains or need to repair something, I have a nice set of screws. Get a little heft to it once you get it all loaded up. And then these are like they're panhead screws, so they're great for plastic. And then these are like the Allen with the washers and the nuts. So that'll make a really nice set. So between these two, it should be a lot easier to repair and fix engines. But these little cups, they're great because they have they're not a sharp edge, they have a little scoop on it. So you can reach in and pull the screw out real easy. But yeah, check that out. It's part of, I want to say, the grid wall system. These are really nice to have. I am very pleased with that print. I don't know if you can hear the printer in the background. There we go. Let's see. All right, here we go. From Dennis. If you're a creator and want to be involved in a T-Track project to inspire people, get model. God, these words are itty bitty for me. And promote the hobby, email. Okay, and let's see, who is that one? uploadexpressmodelers@gmail.com. Let's see for it. Now this is really cool. And the whole idea, the coolest thing is to get everyone together and then hook all these up. So yeah, definitely check out if you're interested in joining this. Go ahead and send an email. Thank you so much, Dennis, for putting that up there. Let's see. Yep. Kind of what I was alluding to, so then you get more information on it too. I'd love to see you guys being a part of it. And it definitely is going to be a lot of fun. That is going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see what you guys come up with. You got some Pico track. Now, the cool thing with, if you want to do it by standards, now what you do, so say if you take these modules and you're not going to hook up with anybody else, you can use whatever you want. If you want to use Pico track, use Pico track on the whole thing or just part of it. The main thing is if you're going to hook up to a club, and I don't know if I have one here. I don't. Kato makes a little adapter that goes from the Kato track to a Pico track or a standard track. So the whole idea is, as long as your ends on the module are the Kato end pieces where they can snap together, whatever you do in between, if you want to use Pico track or Atlas track, as long as it runs smooth, you're more than welcome to do that, which I think is awesome. Some people like the turnouts better than Kato turnouts. Me, I'm all good with all of them. 4 seem to be an issue every now and then, but 6s. But yeah, that's what I love about this. You're not stuck with totally running Kato track. In between the ends, you run whatever you want. And like with the flex track, you can actually do some really cool stuff. Let's see here. Okay, let's make some room here. So I want to talk about, and this is kind of for you, Jerry. Keyboard. Oh. And while I open this, well, let's see. We can do a little unboxing. It feels light. I don't know if that's me. Watch, I got a show box, a display box. Nope, it's all here. Oh, I'm missing the power supply. Really? Really? Well, hopefully I have one sitting here. Oh, Lordy. Excuse me for a second. Let's see if I've got one I can use real quick. Is that it? I think I got it. Ooh. I do not know if that's AC or DC. This is not. I apologize about this. I should have actually opened it and taken a double, checked it twice. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling out another power supply. Oh, I got one right there. Cool. Because we are going to need this. There we go. It comes with a 12-volt power supply. What is this one? Oh, 13 volts. It's a Kato power supply, 1.5 amps. So you could actually run HO on this. I'm going to go ahead and plug this in now. All right, let's see what we got here. Now, if I'm correct, this is the outside loop. Trying to see if I can find the number here. It's the 2120. So this is a 20-120. Let's see. And there's our cab control. This one's black. I'm used to blue. This is pretty cool. Re-railer, which is kind of nice to have. What is this one? It's 124 millimeters. It is track number. Why they make it so small? I don't see the track number, but it's 124 millimeters. So we got a re-railer, 124. Then we have two shorts. This one is, ooh, that's the power. This little short guy is the power. I'm going to give another short. Now this power supply plugs right into the track. You can get ones, and I like those, where you can put them in between by taking out one of these and you put in your power, which is really nice. All right. I hope the table's big enough for the outside loop. It should be. Let's see. Yep. M1 is the outside loop, 14-inch corners, inside loop for 17-inch corners. That is very true. And now that I've actually put up 17-inch corners square, not just cut corners, available on the website. Oh yeah, it fits the table just right. Do I have over the table, not zoom? Over table, let's see how that looks. All right. Well, everyone knows how this stuff goes together. So in the process, I figured what we can do. Let's see here. Have you guys? Okay, I've been interested in the circus trains, especially the old ones. I didn't realize that Barnum and Bailey is still going and going strong. Or at least when I saw this video, I was really blown away. Let's see. This train is nuts. Let's see, where's my... Check this train out. Excuse me. This was done 8 years ago. This is the Barnum and Bailey, the greatest show on earth, and I probably would have to agree with them. I am just blown out of the water. You know, I was sitting back thinking, okay, this is just going to have, you know, maybe a couple dozen cars and some helping cars. But it goes way beyond that. And by the way, I do have the links to all these videos down below. Let's see. We're going to zip through some of it real quick. Just give you an idea of how long it's still going. We'll get up to the end of the passenger cars here. I was just blown away on how many coaches and what is a diner car there. It's a city on wheels. It literally is. See, I believe we're coming up to the end here. I think I got everything here. Put on my re-railer. I'm not going to make it as big. But yeah, now we get into the flats, and I was just blown away. I was here, I look at my circus train above me, and yeah, it's older school. But then when you realize the logistics of what they do, it's just amazing. Let's see. All right. And in that short of time, look at that. We already got an oval going. Let's see. Front cam zoom. And yeah, this is a fun way to start. I mean, you get a nice oval set. You get your cab control. You get your power supply. And you can also get the set with engines. Now I got this engine in on trade one day. And, whoops. It's a Western Pacific UP. The engine number is 1983. So we're going to go ahead and run this guy off. Sorry, guys. I forgot to put my phone on. Well, let me take care of that now. Do not disturb. We don't need Godzilla rushing in. And I hope my IV is still going. Yep. There we go. Now let's see if we got power. Okay, we have power to the box. Let's try it forward. Oop. It would help if I got it on the track. That's the nice thing about the re-railers. They help you. There we go. Whoops, it's a little fast. And there we go, as simple as that. And we're running a train. Not too bad. Nice thing is it's nice, brand new, clean track. So if you're looking for a way to start, you can do it one of a couple different ways. The easiest, say if you don't even have an engine or you want a new engine, you can get a starter set. They've got some really good freight starter sets and Amtrak. That includes the cab, the power, some track, the engine, some cars. Or you could do something similar to this by getting the, the M1? Like the M1 set. And when you look at it, it's not a bad price when you put it all together. Or you could literally just piece it out. You do not need the Kato power supply. You could use shit, if you had a Tyco one, you could use a Tyco. That's so cool. I'm amazed on the detail on the new engines. Now this one here will be my next candidate for running a DCC decoder in it. And I was really surprised on how easy on a lot of these engines, especially for Kato. It's not that hard to set up your engines with DCC. Now, some of the other brands I haven't played with yet. Hopefully, as time goes on, I'll get the opportunity to. But starting out, I've been starting with Kato. I do believe I do have some Atlases, but they're already set up for DCC, so I didn't get the opportunity of hooking it all up. But yeah, this is an awesome way to start. This is an awesome way to start. Now we're gonna go to let's see. Oops. This is the first delivery. Check this out. Yeah, it's a beautiful layout. And again, all the links are down below for all the videos that I'm showing. But he's been working on a beautiful, it's not a warehouse, it's like a granary. Let's see if I can find it. And his past few videos, he's been putting together this granary. So it's the first delivery to his new granary. Check that out. He did a beautiful job on that. Cloud City. I'm hoping my crafting skills get as good as a lot of you guys. And Dennis, I'm still learning on weathering. Maybe this might be the first guy I'm going to weather. I find it hard. I don't know what it is. Like my Climax, it's a beautiful engine. I just find it hard painting on it since it's brand new. But I want to, because it looks too toyish at the moment, and I want that authentic feel. I want to be part of it more, or more of. Is that a good way of saying it? Yeah, close enough. But yeah, it's running basic ops, and it's fun video to watch. It really is. And then our next one, oh, Jimmy. Okay, this is a cool program. When you're running ops, you sit back and you want to be as realistic as possible. Now, I haven't really ran ops. I've been paying attention to everybody. Dennis, when you run them, I enjoy watching. Heath is really good at showing ops. I gotta show you a Jimmy video. Jimmy will do an op every now and then, but he's more of a storyteller, and I love it. So yeah. But check out this program. It's a free program. And so when you're running your trains and you disconnect, everything has a timer on it. So it's just like running the real deal, because you got to get out. You got to do a lot of special things before you can even disconnect the engine, or you got to flip your switches and lock and unlock them, and everything here has a timer. So it adds more realism to your ops. I'm going to actually give that a shot when I start doing it. I think that's a really cool, fun idea. And it also includes sounds with it. But the only thing is all the sounds come off of your phone. So check out Jimmy's video on this. He gives a really nice walkthrough on it. And it's got me kind of excited. I'm not going to lie. It's always fun watching ops. Okay, where'd my EV mugs go? There we are. Oh, hey, looks like we're on the same page. I never, you know what? I never thought of this. Using a little pencil lead for the carbon brush. Oh, what do we have behind us? Oh, this is a new, by the way, virtual rail fan behind me is South Norwalk Tower. And that's in Connecticut. Yeah. So apparently you've already had the opportunity of playing with it. So that's pretty cool. I can't wait to check it out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can you see me now? Tell me you can see me. Oh, that's when I stepped off? Yeah. Okay, the track that's on the table is actually N. This is all N scale. It's this will fit on the like the starter set. 14-inch corners. Outside 14, inside 17. Topaz, good morning, sir. Yeah. Godzilla. Sorry about that, guys. Oh. Yeah, okay, when I'm down in the corner, I gotcha. When I'm hidden down here. Hey. Oh, I'm like, who is that guy? Oh, okay. So you found so it's been around apparently for a little while. That's the first time I've seen it. I think it's awesome. I can't wait to play around with it. I got a bunch of my switches in for my one area, my switching puzzle I'll be working on. So hopefully soon I'll be doing videos on that. Talk about some really cool stuff. Let's check out. Where are we? Chuck. Train Guy NPA. He has been working on the 6-inch drop triple module, and I think he knocked it out of the park. Chuck, wonderful job. Beautiful job. I like the little pump, little oil pump. I forget what you call those. Like kind of a desert scene with a river. See, that's the other thing. You don't have to, I mean, the bridge itself is the Diablo Bridge. And it's based in, but it's a representation. The best part is it's your imagination and what you do with your module. And I think this turned out wonderful. I love the little light. But Chuck, I think you knocked this one out of the park. Nice barge. He tells you where you got the barge kit. It's a really cool kit. But a phenomenal job on it. So if you'd like to see how Chuck did his video, again, links are down below. and he has a series of them, and this is number 5. He is done. Hopefully not more ways than one, but dude, beautiful job. Beautiful job on it. And the transitions are nice and smooth. Let's see if he's got a full picture of it here. But Chuck, beautiful job. Beautiful job. I am blown away by it. So if you ever wonder, what to do with a drop, here's one idea. Yeah, he did a beautiful job. I know I'll be I try my best to be there. I've only missed a couple Sundays. I will try my best to be at the club this coming Sunday. And if anyone's ever in Des Moines on Sundays, between noon and 3, we open the doors up to the public, and that's at Merle Hay Mall in Des Moines, Iowa. Yeah, Chuck did a wonderful job on that drop. Next on our list, the Model Train People podcast. I had the great opportunity to, I was invited to, it's Eddie, Dennis, and is it Paul? Sam. I'm bad at my memory shot. Sorry, guys. Sucks getting older. But had a lot of fun. Great people to hang out with. It's always a pleasure. It is always a pleasure. The only bummer is we had a little bit of an internet issue, but hopefully that starts clearing up as time goes on. Yeah, it was a kick in the pants. I enjoy it. I enjoy hanging out with you guys. So yeah, if you want to check that out, again, I had a great opportunity to hang out with these guys, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Okay, Jimmy Lambert. I love his stuff. He's such a storyteller, and he does it so well. But this is cool. This is an old baggage car that was turned into a model railroad club. Okay, so now I've seen them in cars. The latest one I saw was somebody took a container and built the layout in a container. But check this out. I mean, this is just so fitting. A layout in an actual car. But yeah, Jimmy is so good. I should say Mr. Lambert. This way we don't get Jimmy's mixed up. He's a good storyteller. Way better than me. Definitely check this out. And if you're ever in the area, I'm not 100% sure where it's at. It's I'm pretty sure it's down in the descriptions. Well, here, let's just cruise down and see. Walkersville Southern Railroad is doesn't have a location. Maryland, Western Maryland. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. Yeah. See, if you're here, Andrew, you can remind me to drop these things off. Not yet. I personally have not seen one in a travel trailer yet. I'm pretty sure there's one out there. I bet you there's one out there. And if there is, I would love to see videos of it. I need to oil my chair. But yeah, they even have a model of their club on the layout. And they've gone in and apparently they took out half of it or part of it and they're rebuilding it or updating it. So it's always in progress. Something new is always being worked on. Yeah, this is awesome. Let's see, where are we? Oh, where's my EV mugs? There we go. Well, this morning is actually I thought I would have too much information, but this is working out great. And last but not least, this is Double Diamond Railroad, and he's running operations, and he's switching out scrap cars, and this is all in scale. And he's beautiful, another beautiful layout. I love how, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like they're welding on this car. He must have dropped his muffler or something. They're welding it back on. And I can see, I mean, he's got a lot of stuff going on. With everything sitting still, there's still a lot of stuff going on, which is really cool. And he's running CSX. Okay. I'll get here. It's a good video. I love watching it for a couple reasons. Well, one, it's fun to watch and see what everybody has and how they're running their ops. Two, I'm also learning in the process. Oh, you slacker. It's all good, Dennis. Kind of likewise here. I have a beautiful little layout. It's an L shape. I'm sitting on an 8-foot table and a 6-foot table. And I've, it's when I get the opportunity, I try to work on it the best I can. But yeah, I can't wait to see what you. I think you have a starter set, don't you, to work on? Hint, hint. Let's see, where are we? Yep. And just beautiful layouts. You guys put so much time and effort into these. It's awesome. It is just so cool. And then that's the last of the videos. And then this here is, see how well it shows up. This is that little unit that I showed you. It's on Maker World, and it's a free download. It will fit on any printer, really. It fit the Elegoo, the Centauri. It'll definitely fit on, the Max that's printing on right now. So yeah, if you want to get into organization, I need to. I'm bad about not being organized. So I'm finding stuff like this to help me out and to get my stuff all together, especially for the small screws. There's times where I've gotten a box of screws and I've mixed them all up to the point where it's like screw it and just, no pun intended, and just toss it aside. This keeps everything organized. No digging, no frustration. So yeah, if you have a 3D printer, I know you don't, Dennis. You're bad. No. I know in time, they've become to the point, they're at the point where I want to call it an appliance. My son is 10 and he's just knocking stuff out left and right. He's changing filaments. Not one clog yet. He's running the Flash Forge Adventure 5M. It's a great little printer. This new Elegoo that just came out, it's the one I have, it's $299. It's the Centauri Carbon, but they also have a basic model. It's just a Centauri and it's open frame and it's only like $199. Theoretically, I think it's the same as a new Ender, and it's less stress. The new printers today, especially the Clipper, they're so easy to operate anymore, and there's so many files. I mean, look at, you have Maker World. This is just one of multiple depositories of STL files, and along with the small drawers, this gentleman's got all kinds of storage ideas. So yeah, check it out. Definitely check it out. Let's see. Oops, I didn't even put that up there, did I? There we go. My bad. Definitely check this guy out. And again, I've got links to this stuff all down below. Tonight, I can't wait. Mr. Gatton has something up his sleeve, and I can't wait to see what it is. I forgot the time. Let's see, 7, 8? Gatton CNC. He'll be doing a live tonight, and he'll be bringing something up, but afterwards, he's got a video that he's going to be posting, and I can't wait to see what it is. I hope it's something on his schoolhouse. Mr. Gatton did a beautiful, I'm blown away. I mean, from beginning to end, from scratch, designed it up in CAD, rented it, and it's O scale. So it's a big building. It's his old school building, and that's what I found really intriguing. And plus, on top of it, the building is no longer there. He could not find any plans, so he used photos. And how he got the measurements for the scale of it just blew me out of the water. I wouldn't have thought about it at first, but he took a brick, because each brick there's a standard height and width. It might be, what is it, like 9 inches by 3 inches, and then he counted the bricks on a wall, and then from that he was able to determine how big the wall was, or how long the wall was, or how tall it was, just by counting the bricks. So you don't need blueprints. You don't need blueprints. I mean, trust me, it makes it really nice to build something or design something. But yeah. So check out Gatton CNC tonight. I'll be there, or I'm going to try to be there. It's Wednesday. Wednesday nights I give to my nephew. That's our time together. My nephew's a really good guy. He was in the Iraq. They call it the Iraq War. He was deployed. He was infantry, so he saw a lot. And yeah, it's only fair. He's family. He's a good guy. But yeah, PTSD is a real thing. I don't care what other people say. So yeah, but I will try to be there. I will be watching the video tonight when I get home, though. That I will be doing. Let's see, where are we at? Where's my... I got too many buttons. Oh, Dennis, yeah. Oh, you got a lot of stuff going on. You've got a lot of stuff going on. Check out Dennis's channel. Dennis likes to do a lot of weathering, a lot of good information. In Scale Train Boy, and is also part of the podcast. Jerry, Dave's Lie, let's see, about 5 p.m. Pacific. Okay. So yeah, definitely check out Dave's channel tonight. I can't wait to see what he comes up with. You know what? I'm surprised on how smooth this engine. Years ago, actually out in California, I had a small N-scale layout, and that would have been 1987. And I'll tell you what, the engines have changed so much. This one runs so smooth. And they're quieter, so much quieter. Let's see. Let's see if I can bring this down a little bit. Yep. Oops. Well, I can't get a good shot of this. Notice that right there. Whoop. Derail. Do not stick your mouse on the track. So, yeah, but Jerry, if you want to just bypass getting each piece separately, you can always get a set, a starter set like this. Yeah, it's a little glitchy with the phone, but it is what it is. You know, and there's a couple other things I wanted to talk about, and you know what? I didn't write them down. But I know in the back of my head there's one more thing, and I can't think of it this morning. I always seem to do everything on the fly. But on that note, let's see. What do we have going on? What are you guys doing this week? I hope everyone had a wonderful Memorial weekend, and I hope you guys know what it's for. If not, do a little research. But it's really for fallen vets, and to everyone out there that is a vet, thank you so much for your service. We have a great country, and there's so many people out there that are not paying attention, and they're not. You compare our country compared to a lot of others, we've got it made. It's stop your bitching. Sorry, but that's my opinion. We could have it much worse. We could have dirt floors. Let's see. We get this cool stuff. Let's see, preparing for clinical rotations. A lot of, yeah. See, let's see. I don't know how long they've been doing in scale. 90s were good. I mean, they were fun. They were fun times. A little noisy on some of the engine. Bachman was eh. Yeah, it's been okay. Just hitting its stride in the 90s. So I was on the beginning of that, and the engines and the cars went from toyish to. I mean, there's some beautiful engines, and you're getting rivet counters. in N scale. I mean, HO, I get it because it's larger, it's easier to see, but when you're finding some of these engines, the detail is just so fine and they're beautiful. It's a fun model to run. Oh, yeah, my derailment. Hey, there's another commuter train behind me. That'd be northeast RPM. Can't wait to be there. I don't know if you have admin rights, but if you have any information, feel free to toss it in the chat for us there, Dennis. There you go. Yeah, a matter of fact, I'm working on a G-scale engine, trying to get that one up and going. It looks like I have to replace the motor block on it. But sometimes it's well worth to sit back and clean them up. Some of them just need a little cleaning. You might have a little lint in it or something. Might need a little grease on the gears. Yeah, I'm loving this. Excuse me, I'm enjoying the train running around down here. Oh, cool. Look at one of the modules. And I can't wait to see that. Can't wait to see that. Yeah, when you get it done, or even just progress shots would be fun. Yeah, that is so cool, Dennis. That is so cool to be a part of. The Scouts. It used to be to become a president of the United States, you had to be a member of the Scouts in your younger years. It might be a myth, but that's what I was always told. So when I heard that, I didn't join the Scouts. ah, Lifelike. Oh, I remember Lifelike. In the Voltman C410, very similar motors, characteristics. Fire. I need to increase the size of the fonts on my screen so I can read better. Oh, okay. So you can swap out brushes and stuff between the two. Awesome. Go check out the link down below. Thank you, Dennis. Okay, doing a little repair on the engines. I like, it's cool that you can switch part, take brushes. I would have never thought of using a pencil lead. That's a smart idea because it is carbon and graphite, I guess. Okay, not a requirement. Okay, I wasn't for sure. It's one of those myths, parents sit back and say, if you want to become a president, you got to go to Boy Scouts. Awesome. Let's see if I can set this up for the outro. Will this work? Will this work? On that note, gentlemen, you know what? I hope everybody has a beautiful week ahead of them. It's okay if it rains. You need the water. If it wasn't for the rain, it wouldn't be so green and beautiful. It's the tornadoes I worry about. Oh, there you go. Being sassy. Again, check out Dave Gatton tonight. Gatton CNC. This Saturday, I'm part of a great show with Ryan Ballard Designs, or R Ballard Designs, making it up as we go. We talk a lot about what's going on in the 3D printing world, the CNC router and laser, kind of the tech side of things. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy sitting back. I'm going to try to make it to Jerry's show, which is 3D HP. Jerry, I forgot the time. It's earlier in the afternoon, late afternoon. Go check out Jerry. It's pretty much all the guys talking about 3D printing. If you have a 3D printing question, that's a good place to go to. There's some veterans at 3D printing. I mean, they've been doing it for quite a while. It's nice to see Jerry also step into the realm of model railroading. I can't wait to see what you come up with. But on that note, I hope everybody has a wonderful week. Be kind. Stay on track. Let me switch this over. Have a good one, guys. Love you all, and thank you so much. Thumbs up would be great. Subscribe if you haven't. Every little bit helps. Stay on track.